on me. I promise that you'll never be lonely.
Hi guys, welcome to London Lips YouTube channel. Welcome if you are new and welcome if you are not. Today we're going to be talking about something quite important. We're going to be talking about, when you're looking for love, like, is it okay to go and find someone from another country? Or, are some people taking advantage of people that come from other countries because they know they're from a place where maybe like economically they're worse off? So we're going to be talking a bit about like that. I'm going to show you a video of a guy who's basically getting with this lady who's from another country, America, because he basically, is interested in going to live over there. And I'm going to show you like how uninterested he looks in her. Like he looks really disgusted and like he's forcing himself. So I'm definitely going to show you a bit about that as well, and you can see what you guys think about it. But like, I feel like, it's often, it is hard for a lot of people to find somebody in their country, especially if you're like, want someone of your own like ethnicity and, you're in a country where you're maybe not the majority. So a lot of people, if they're looking for love, they may like go back to where they originally like come from, like their family background and stuff like that. So like, obviously if your like parents are African, you might want to go back to Africa and see if you can find a guy in Africa. If your family is like Jamaican, you might want to go back to Jamaica. And, a lot of people, if they want someone that's like got the same, ethnic background as them, there's like a higher range, especially because like in countries where there's a lot of mixture of people, sometimes you get like certain races who predominantly like want to date outside their race, which leaves a sort of like a shortage for people that want to date within their own race. But the problem I think is when some people go abroad and they're going for people that they know don't really like them, and they're going for people that they know are like really young. Like there's some old lady I was watching the other day, and she's pretty old, she's like 70 or something, and then she's gone to another country where she knows they're like worse off financially, and she's got herself a guy that's 21, and it's like, why would you want to be with a guy who is like cringing, he doesn't like you? And I feel like it's like taking advantage of people. But anyway, let me show you this video and you guys can just see the sort of thing I'm talking about. Anyway,
like it?
Who did that then?
They did it. This is like the honeymoon suite. This is like the best room.
So you got the honeymoon suite?
Yeah. I mean, I felt like I was coming here to meet you. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but like you said honeymoon. Do you know what happened?
No, not wedding.
Honeymoon always come after the
know.
wedding room.
That's
And you come
progress.
with different concepts.
Someone have sex. Is that bad?
It's not bad, but like allow it to happen naturally when we are making the decision to be boyfriend and girlfriend.
But like, I don't know how you feel. And that bothers me. It bothers me so bad. Like, tell me how you feel about me. Like, tell me.
I so much like you. I'm telling you.
That's so bad to say. Like it?
Who did that then?
They did it. This is like the honeymoon suite. This is like the best room.
So you got the honeymoon suite?
Yeah. I mean, I felt like I was coming here to meet you. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but like you said honeymoon. Do you know what happened?
No, not wedding.
Honeymoon always come after the
know.
wedding.
so you can see there, like, he's only thinking about the marriage because he's thinking he's not really into her, he doesn't like her, he doesn't really want to sleep with her. But what he does actually want is to get the green card. And the thing about it is, in her case, she's older than him, but she's not as old as some of the other candidates I've seen. But it's the same sort of thing. It's like she knows he's economically worse off than her, and she knows that he really wants a green card, especially because in his case he wants to be in music, and like everyone knows there's a lot more opportunities in music if you go to like America. And I feel like sometimes yeah, you could say it's a two-way thing. He's taking advantage of her, she's taking advantage of him. Like, she wants something younger, she wants a guy that's gonna sit there with her and marry her, and she wants to get the marriage easy. And you could say he just wants to get something back of her, so you could say yeah, it's a mutual agreement. But at the same time, I think no, because it's like when someone's bad off, from a worse country or whatever, a country where, not a worse country, but a country where, they don't have as much money. I feel like a lot of the time, people are taking advantage. Like, I was watching these other ladies, and like they go to a place in Africa where they know, like, the guys don't have a lot of money, and they go there and they just like spend the whole holiday like sleeping with all these young guys and basically false promising them that they're gonna, bring them over to, the UK. And I feel like, you're really taking advantage. I feel like at the end of the day, why do you want to like make someone be with you because they're desperate for money? It's a bit like, if you pay a prostitute, but a prostitute's offering a service for a certain amount of money. But a lot of people that are in prostitution, you know, they don't want to be a prostitute, you know, they're like desperate to buy drugs, or, you know, they're going to be homeless, or they need to feed their kids, or they're, you know, they're in desperate situations. And it's like when someone sleeps with a prostitute and they pay them, a lot of the time they're taking advantage of somebody that they see as desperate. Like they know that person's desperate for drugs, or they're desperate for money to pay for their kids, and then, you know, people take advantage. It's the same sort of thing. Like, go to a country where you know they don't have a lot of money, and you know, like, commitment's gonna come easy, marriage is gonna come easy, you know, even if they've got like a partner, a lot of them, you know, because they need the money, they're willing to leave their partner and stuff like that just to start over because they need the money. And it's like, I feel like sometimes people are taking advantage. I mean, there's nothing wrong with helping people without actually, you know, there's nothing wrong with helping people. You don't always have to gain when you're helping people. Like, if you've got loads of spare money, you could just go over and do some charity work or something like that. I feel like when people are from another country and they're like similar age, if you want to go abroad and you want to find someone that's a similar age to you, find someone that, you know, you could generally, you know, have a connection with, I think that's a little bit different. But I think when you're taking advantage of people and you know that you're generally with you because, you know, they're desperate, they really need something from you, you've got to really think about, you know, is your morals really in the right place? As I said, there's nothing wrong with, you know, going to another country to find a partner. If you can't find someone in the country you're in, it's common sense. You know, if you can't find somebody, you want someone, especially if you want someone from your own ethnic background, you can't find someone, you know, it makes common sense to like go abroad and find someone, because you might find someone that's, you know, more suitable for you. But you've got to, you know, take into consideration, you know, their age. Are they genuine and stuff like that? And you've got to make sure you're not taking advantage of people. You've got to make sure it's someone that you really have a connection with. Maybe you're similarly aged. Maybe it's someone that, you know, you would have met anyway, you know, if they had been in the same country as you. But you've got to make sure you're not taking advantage of people, and, you know, just taking advantage of people that you know are in a bad situation. And as I said, I'm not against at all people going abroad to find love. Like, if you can't find love in your country, I feel like there's nothing wrong with, you know, going around the globe. There's millions and millions of people out there, and, you know, your match is not necessarily in the country you're in. Your match is not necessarily in the area you live in. You know, you may have to go to a different city, a different place, a different country to find the perfect person for you, and that's fine. But I just think when you're doing it, just make sure you're not taking advantage. You know, don't go abroad trying to date like these really, really young people that you know are like forcing themselves to date you because, you know, they need an opportunity. Like, you know, don't take advantage. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you want to be with someone that's genuine. Like, you don't want to go abroad and get someone that's, you know, way younger than you, and, you know, you're just buying them because you know they're bad off, you're offering them money, and then you're in a situation where you're always having to give them money. They don't like you. You know, this is how you end up in them situations that you see where, you know, you get the gold digger and she gets really, 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 really sick of being with the person they're gold digging off, and they find themselves being like, you know, bumped off, killed and stuff like that. This is what happens when, you know, you're just taking drastic action. You know, there's nothing wrong with, I said, go abroad, find someone that, you know, genuinely likes you, find someone that you could meet maybe in your country but you just wouldn't have found them, but they're, you know, similar age, similar values, you've got things in common and stuff like that. But don't just feel like, you know, because you can go abroad and you can get someone really, really attractive, someone way better than you can find, you know, in the country you're in, don't take advantage of the fact that some people have less money. That's what I think. And if you really, you know, want to go abroad and help out, that'd be a better thing if you're just out there helping out. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, what do you think about people traveling abroad, you know, to find love? Are you for it? Are you not for it? You know, and if you have an experience of, you know, going abroad and maybe, you know, connecting with someone that's way younger than you just to find out that, you know, they don't really like you, they just wanted to, you know, move out of the country. Let me know what you guys think. You know, what do you think about, you know, older people going abroad and trying to, like, you know, marry or sleep with, or sex tourism as a general, with people that are way younger than them and just taking advantage of their situations? Do you think they're taking advantage? Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you in another one. Please subscribe so you don't miss a goddamn thing. Let's go.